Open up the window. I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. Since I was a little child, every year for as long as I remember, all the leaves were running wild, going all the way until November. Turn the world around us into gold.
I'm not going to be able to wear this high neck today. Getting a bit warm. It's absolutely beautiful. Finally. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a vlog for the first vlog of February, actually. As you can see from the title of today's video, we have got some home updates. I have got an Amazon haul for you. I've got a parcel coming today. Just general life updates. We're going out for lunch actually in about an hour and a half, and it couldn't be a nicer day to go for a pub lunch. It's a Thursday and I'm going to meet my mum and my dad and my nan and gramp at a pub down in Chew Valley, and it's supposed to be really nice. My mum and dad like it there, so just a no reason pub lunch. Feeling very privileged because yesterday I also had a pub lunch with my other nan and granddad and my dad. So it's been a lovely couple of days. It is currently the end of January that I'm filming this. We're literally on the 30th of January, so you guys are seeing this the first week, I believe, of February. As you'll see from the title of this vlog, I've got home updates for you today. I want to do a little Amazon haul as well because I've got some... I just feel like I've got a bunch of stuff from there recently, so I'll show you all what I got. I've got an H&M delivery coming today, just of a single item. What else? Just general, like, life updates, I suppose. It just feels like such a nice day today as well. What else? Just, like, general life updates, I suppose, as well. Just hang out. We're literally just going to hang out today. I've got a ton of stuff that I can do that I want to talk to you about, but I feel like I might have to change my top first because... honestly, I absolutely love this jumper. I think I got this like actually 8 years ago, I think, on Rebellious Fashion. Oh my gosh, is that even still going? I just did a light face of makeup today. As you've seen, the only product I showed you was my Typology concealer. And if I'm honest, the reason why is so many people ask me what I put on my skin. And as you can see, I didn't use any foundation. And that's not on purpose. I mean, it's worked out well enough because it looks fine. But I am so pale. Another reason I'm wearing a high neck. I am so pale. I have not got a foundation that matches me. Like, even my lightest one makes me look orange. I am very excited for a tanning session on Saturday. So in a couple of days' time, I'm going to dye my hair. I got my box dye and everything as well. So I'm going to dye my hair. I'm going to put tan on. I'm really looking forward to having like a full-on glow-up day on Saturday. And then the reason I'm doing that is because on Sunday, we're going to the Windmill Darts Masters in Milton Keynes. So we're just going, Andy and I, it's going to be like a date day, I suppose, and we're staying overnight at the Hilton there that's attached to the stadium, so it's like we haven't got to go anywhere. We're just going to drive down to Milton Keynes. From Bristol, it's about, I think, 2.5 hours. We're going to stay there overnight, so it'd be nice because we can just go down to Milton Keynes, just go for a few drinks. I don't think I've ever been to Milton Keynes, if I'm honest with you. We were going to go to the indoor skiing thing, but Andy can't ski, and apparently you need to have some sort of level of knowledge of knowing how to ski. So we're just going to go down and have a few drinks. We both haven't really drank in January. We did at the beginning because we had my uncle's 60th birthday, but Andy and I were both the same. Sorry if you can hear Jerry. He's on one today. He's actually on one. I don't know what that dog has been fueled with, but he's barking more than ever, as you can hear. I actually can't focus when I'm talking to anyone. If he's barking in the background, Andy can just blank it out. I can't. I really can't. Just gonna have to give me a minute. Oh, well, the reason Jerry was barking is because we had a delivery. I couldn't have any more distractions in the beginning of this vlog, honestly. I was doing my makeup, the washing machine started leaking, Andy was calling me down, Jerry's been going mental at the post lady. What was I even talking about? Andy and I are both the same. We don't casually drink. Like, I don't ever have a beer really on an evening with dinner. Like, we have randomly sometimes, but that's just not something we do on the regular, whereas loads of our friends just drink every single day, like a couple of beers or a couple of glasses of wine or whatever. My parents are basically the same. They drink like with dinner and things like that. That's just never been myself or Andy. We just feel if we're going to drink, we'll just go out on an occasion and we'll drink. And that's probably not the best because it's technically like binge drinking, I suppose, but whatever, it works for us and it is what it is. So what I'm saying is we haven't drank much in January, so this darts event is going to be really fun because it's like we're going to let our hair down and just have a few drinks, enjoy the evening. It's amazing energy. If the energy is anything like the World Darts we went to in December, oh my gosh, it'll be brilliant. Plus, you guys, we have got the best seats in the house. I'm not lying. I don't know how I managed to get hold of them because the way it works with the darts is you don't pay, like you'd think if you sat right at the front on a table, you'd pay loads more. We didn't. The tickets are exactly the same price as if you sit right at the front or right at the back. It just depends when you manage to get on to buying the tickets, kind of where it puts you in the queue. Oh my gosh, those packages stink of cigarettes. That must have been the delivery driver because it's just radiating off all of these packages. Ugh. So that's why I'm having the glow up Saturday. Gonna have a nice day off on Sunday. I've got my videos scheduled ready to go up. And yeah, I have had those deliveries arrive, so I might as well just show you what I've picked up. I got one item from H&M. Oh my gosh, this stinks of cigarettes. It was the same last time. Did you watch my H&M haul? If you haven't, I'll link it in the screen. I opened the package and it stank of cigarettes. But now I'm thinking maybe it's not H&M's fault. Maybe it's like the delivery drivers leave it in their cab and smoke. Oh, that is disgusting. That is disgusting. Anyway, I just got one thing from H&M and this was a final grab from the sale. If you did watch the H&M haul, there was that £6 pair of jeans that I got. I've already ordered another exactly the same pair in the light blue, so I've got two in my wardrobe now. And then I noticed that the white ones were also on sale. These were reduced down to £8, I think, and then H&M were having an additional 10% off sale. So these are permanent line. I don't know why they randomly choose certain colours of a permanent line item. Maybe they're getting new stock in or they've got excess stock of that colour. I love the blue ones. They literally are in the wash right now. But I picked up the white ones and I'm hoping these are going to look just as nice. Honestly, these are my new favourite pair of jeans. Never did I think that I could wear a bootcut jean with being a bigger thighed girl. Like everything I've tried in the past, it just doesn't look nice. They literally, because I've got bigger thighs, I feel like it grabs the bigger part and then it flares at your smaller part, which is the calf, and it just never does anything for me. But these hug me in all the right places. I'm so glad these arrived today because I'm going to try these on and see what they look like with an outfit I'm thinking for the darts as well. So that is great timing. I will try that on later when I'm trying on a few outfits, because if you didn't know, with the darts you kind of dress up. So I'm thinking of going like in sparkly and maybe a cowboy hat. Like you can dress up. You can dress up as anything you want. So that was the first thing I got, and then I actually did order a couple of things on Teemu. Now this isn't, obviously I do my 2 Teemu videos a month. This is extra stuff that I've just wanted, that I've ordered separately, because as you know, I work with them in those 2 videos. Not that they're, like, Teemu are my favourite clients. They literally are the easiest people to work with. They don't tell me to do anything. It's just a case of working together so I can get you guys the discount codes. And I still order from Teemu, obviously outside of our collaborations, which is literally what I've ordered here. Okay, this is interesting. Oh my gosh, it is tiny. I spotted this on Teemu. I suppose I'll do a little what I ordered versus what I got. I spotted this on Teemu a couple of times and I've just grabbed it this time. It's called Tipsyland. Gather your friends and get tipsy. And it's like it's a board game, which is why I'm so surprised that it's this small. This is the main reason I placed the order, because I picked up this. Now, I'm a bit confused because I might have ordered this in my next Teemu video as well. I'm not 100%. But this is a, like, so on the back it comes with some stickies. This is a big, long, I suppose like cork board. It's not cork, it's felt, but you can still put the pins into it. I wanted this for my office because there's so many things. Like, I want to have a big vision board right in front of me where I work, and I can have everything from my notes of my sponsors through to like bills that are due, or like you know when you get the letters through the post and that, like things that you need to do. Don't tell me these are incy bincy, please. This is why I never have a problem ordering from Teemu though, because if I don't like them I can literally just send a return. So there is 6 here. Right, so these are these, which looked like really nice, very H&M styled placemats. I mean, they're cute, but they are far too small. My plate is probably bigger than this. Oh my gosh, they look like if they were just kind of this big, like a normal placemat, like 40 by 30, that would be good, but these are like 30 by 25. That was literally all I ordered. Teemu's so easy. I'm going to leave my latest discount code on the screen. Obviously, they're not sponsoring this video. I just work with them on a regular basis, so I've always got a active discount code in some form. Right, I think I'll pause the hauls there because I have got to show you some Amazon stuff, but I fancy a cup of tea, and that means I can take you down into the kitchen and show you the new update that is in the kitchen. And I am utterly obsessed with the simplicity of the change, but the massive dramatic effect it has on our kitchen. So let's go downstairs. I'm gonna make a cup of tea and then I will show you. Look, a cup of tea. Oh, you're climbing the walls. You're making a cup of tea, Jimmy. See? You're making a cup of tea. You're not back in the shot again, my man. Anything to get... Oh, to be fair, you're not in the shot. There you are. Tea's made, and the laundry room door is shut because... like I said, it's just pandemonium in there. I was about to show you, but actually no, I'm not. But on an update of the kitchen, oh my gosh, I'm looking over here because we have just put in new shelves. I will do an overview for you here so I can talk to you about it while showing you. This is our new couple of floating shelves. I have wanted, I've debated in this space either having a very large skeleton clock that was going to be, I wanted a shiny chrome because the whole kitchen has got chrome in it, and shiny chrome, like the handles over here, our tap over here, everything is shiny chrome. So it just made sense. I really like skeleton clocks as well because I think that they just are ultra modern. So believe it or not, I looked everywhere. I actually went on Dunelm and went to go order one, and then I got to the shop and I realised that it wasn't actually silver. It was like it looked like it was aged. So it was a silvery colour, but it was just not my vibe. Not to mention it was nowhere near as big as I wanted because this wall is a big open wall. And if I'm honest with you, when we bought the house, over on this side of the kitchen, there's a single cabinet, and I wish that there was cabinets here. I kind of see why they didn't do it, because if there was cabinets, it would feel, I don't know, like the whole point of the plan of our kitchen living dining room, our one of our living rooms, is it literally goes from living room through to kitchen through to dining, and it's meant to be that open plan space. So I kind of understand why they didn't want to make it too kitcheny in the kitchen, because also we do have lots of storage behind us, as you can see. It just left this big blank space, and I didn't know what to do with it because we weren't going to get more kitchen cupboards, and the only thing that made sense to me was either, like I said, a decorative clock or shelves. So I feel like the shelves are exactly what I wanted. Any of my new build homeowners, you will know though that floating shelves are the worst enemy in a new build because, can you hear that? Hollow. It's ever so frustrating. So we use grippets in the house. Grippets, I will link them on Amazon down below because that's where I get mine from, but you can get them from hardware stores. They were actually on Dragon's Den years ago, and I remember watching it before we owned a new build house. The only downside is you have to make a hole in your wall literally like this big for one fitting. So I avoid trying to use them around the house because unless something's more permanent. So like when we put our TVs up, for example, like the TV is never going to change location. So I've got no problem putting a massive hole in the wall for the brackets. But things like this, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like the shelves. I don't know if they're going to serve the purpose I want, because obviously they're floating and they're basically being held on by a piece of plasterboard that's about this thick. I can't put loads of weight on them. So it's a real shame, because I will put a picture in here. I think I've still got it on my phone. Hopefully I have. That when I first put them up, we put my pasta jars on them. Oh my gosh, I was utterly obsessed. I loved the way this looked, but unfortunately the bottom shelf started to tear down. So I think the shelf was faulty, or the fixings in the wall or whatever was faulty. I don't think it actually was the weight. So I replaced them with just decorative stuff, and to be fair, it looks absolutely gorgeous. On the top shelf there is my Le Creuset bits, which to be fair, they're very heavy, so I know the shelves are all right. So that is the update in the kitchen. I am honestly so obsessed. I absolutely love my shelves. They really are. They really add that, like I said, finishing, but also homeliness to the kitchen. And then if you didn't watch, I think it was in Vlogmas, but we have got a new air fryer from Ninja. This is the white one that they do, which I think was limited edition to curries. I will also link this down below. I've got my tomato candle from Primark that I burn on an evening, and I love it. Oh, and I think I mentioned this as well in Vlogmas. I'm gonna have a sip of tea in a minute. But I have been obsessed with these hand washes. They're in every bathroom and at every sink in my house. As you can see, they are a dupe for the Aesop ones, and they smell amazing. There's like 3 different scents, there might be 4. This is the eucalyptus, mandarin and cedarwood, and this is my favourite. So we've got this one in the kitchen. Like I said, every bathroom. Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous it is outside, honestly. Oh, ignore this. This has just arrived. Andy's dealing with it. Oh, honestly, this house is like the Amazon distribution centre, I swear. We get every Yodel, Royal Mail, flipping DPD, flipping UPS. We get all of them in a single day. Between Andy and I, between his work, my work, and then our personal orders, we are literally seeing the delivery drivers every single day. Anyway, is he getting out? I always do this. My office is right next to the window as well, and they like pull up and I'm like, do I just pretend I haven't seen them, or do I go to the door? Because you know, they take a minute sometimes. Oh, what time is it? I've got to go for lunch soon. I think I want to change this top, so I'm gonna go up and try on an outfit for the darts. I think that's what we might do. Okay, I'm up in the bedroom. I've just tried on the jeans from H&M. I literally just went from H&M. Oh, and the sun's decided to join us again. I've tried on these jeans. I am definitely keeping them. Oh my gosh, I love them. And the thing is, what's good is I'm not even wearing. I'm wearing like the worst underwear today. Like they're like ribbed, big underwear. Like they're not seamless. It's not a thong. And I thought you'd see it through the white, but you really, really don't. I mean, maybe you do at the back. I haven't checked. No, all good. I literally really, really like these. So I was thinking of wearing these this weekend, but I really don't know. I'm going to try it on. I've got a sparkly top there, and then I do have the most insane cowboy hat, which I'm going to go grab. I actually feel like Lainey Wilson. I actually feel like Lainey Wilson right now. Okay, so this is what I was thinking of wearing. I've put it on now, and I'm thinking, just jeans and a nice top maybe. It's fun. Any excuse I can to wear anything cowboy. So I've got my belt on as well. This top is actually from Teemu. Obviously this is not country, but I just thought of wearing something sparkly. From Teemu. This is from H&M is what I meant. And the hat is from Teemu. Again, I will link as many things as I can down below. I won't be able to link the top because I got this like a year ago. In the sale actually, I think. So I just thought maybe going like this. Also use your imagination because I will have a tan at that point. Wearing silver and white when you are pale is not a good move. And then I would wear some country boots. So hang on, I have actually got some silver ones. I mean, I know you won't really see them. That's the thing with these sort of jeans, is you don't see the shoes. But yeah, you get the picture. You get the idea. I don't know if I'm gonna wear this, but if I want to dress up, I guess I could wear this. At least you know who to look out for on ITV4. We'll be right at the front, so we're literally going to be on telly. Yay! That'd be so fun. Okay, I'm going to get back into normal clothes now because I do have to think about going, but I've realised there's a couple of other home updates that I wanted to share, one of which is behind you, and the bedding, as you know, was in the wash, so our bed's not made. kind of wanted to show it to you when the bed was made, but do you know what? This is real life, so I'm just going to show you anyway. City to the country, here to Timbuktu. Right, Lainey Wilson has left the building. So the other home update that I wanted to show you is in the bedroom, as I said, and it is our new bedside lamps. Ever since, so these two things, I put it out on my home Instagram. If you don't follow my home Instagram, I'll put it on the screen here. To be fair, I don't post on it as much as I'd like to, but I do definitely put home updates on there when we're doing them. I put on there that these two updates, like putting the shelves up and then changing these bedside lamps, is so, like, such small jobs, but they made such a big difference. And they are things that I've said I wanted to do since we moved into the house. This February, it is unbelievable to think that it's our 4-year anniversary in this house. That is just mad. So if any of you are new homeowners, or I've got expectations of getting a new house in 2025, just know that Rome is not built in a day. You will have tasks that will follow on throughout the years that you want to get done. So this is our new situation of bedside lamps. As I said, I would have rather shown you this when the bed looks perfectly put together. However, the bedding's in the wash and the washing machine is currently broken. I'm obsessed. So these are hanging bedside lamps, and this is the biggest home hack I have for you guys, because the main reason that these didn't get done is because I was debating, obviously, how much we wanted them. It would be a fairly big job to get an electrician in, to put them through the ceiling, to have them all wired up. But actually, I literally had a divine intervention when I found rechargeable light bulbs. They honestly changed my perception, and I thought, oh my gosh, I can make this work. So these light fixtures that you see here, the rows at the top, and then the hanging wire with the socket holder, this I bought as a pack. Again, everything will be linked down below. They are actual wired in the ceiling fittings. So there is wires at the top of this in the rows, but obviously we just ignored them. We literally just put the bracket up and left the wires there. And then down in here, these are, oh, no, you can't see. These are rechargeable light bulbs, which are powered by this. So I can literally be in bed now and I can just go, poof, and turn these on. Oh my gosh, it's not even the brightest setting. There's 100%. And you can change them to the cool settings. You just literally point it at them. There's a neutral setting, and then there's the warm setting. And yeah, the neutral one, the warm is my favorite actually at nighttime. It's really, really cozy. But yeah, you can change that. You can change the brightness. I tend to have them on the lowest brightness when I'm in bed, just watching telly. I find that they're the nicest, and they're fully adjustable. I'll just show you with this one. As you can see, I'm turning the brightness down on it. I could not be happier. Well, that's a lie. The only thing is that I did get these on Amazon, and I will link them down below. Plus they'll be on my Amazon storefront. The only thing I'd say is the battery, if you have them on 100%, the battery does not last very long in terms of like a few hours, like a couple of hours, I would say, when that is not what was advertised on the listing. But yeah, otherwise, it is just the most perfect solution. I will also link down below these lamp shades. It took me ages to find the ones I want because we've currently got this lampshade on the ceiling up here. So I obviously needed something that kind of fit with it. I couldn't have a material one because I feel like it just didn't go with the mirrored furniture. It didn't go with the ultra modern chrome feel of the room. So when I came across these, they came as a 2-pack. I think they worked out at about £30 odd each, and it was free delivery. And I went with this company because it's free returns as well, so I wanted to check if I was going to like the way they looked. So I will definitely link them down below because they were a great company, and I felt like that was really good value for money considering the quality. They're proper glass, really heavy lampshades. So yeah, this is the next home update. I have to say, I feel pretty chuffed with myself for coming up with that idea, because we could have got an electrician in. I have no idea how much it would have been quoted. We've got some family friends that are electricians as well, but it just seemed like such a big job, especially considering Andy and I now are looking at the house more in a, like, is it worth spending money on it, this kind of way, because we've already spoke about, you know, the future plans of potentially moving and needing more room and that. So that's something that we can see on the horizon. So it kind of makes you question, is it worth spending lots of money on things like that? In the current house, I mean, lots of money. It would have been a couple of £100, I'm going to guess, but that's what I mean. Is it worth spending that, or do you just put it in the pot to go towards the next house? I think that's the way I'm kind of looking at stuff now. Not in terms of like things you can bring with you, like the tumble dryer, for example, and stuff like and furniture and things. You can't really compare it to that because you'd bring that stuff with you. but like fixtures onto the house and renovations and things. So yeah, those are the 2 updates that we've been meaning to do since we moved in. I'm obsessed with the change that it's given us in the bedroom. It honestly makes it feel so much more luxe, especially with the, what they call the headboards in the back. I know I've got a lot of new people following me now. If you want to see how we did this, I actually did a whole tutorial video on where I got these things from and us putting up this headboard. So I will link that in the screen here. If you want to go check it out. And again, I will try and remember to link it down below. Right, cup of tea. My mum's just texted me saying my dad's running late, so I don't know if I have to rush. I'm going to quickly check my phone and see what she said. And then I have got, oh, talk of the devil. She's literally ringing me. Bear with. Hello. Thought we could just crack on into the Amazon portion of this video. Please excuse those because that is my Primark stuff that I need to film. I have also just had a PR package come through the post. This doesn't happen. I rarely get PR packages, as you all know, but I really welcome them because obviously in vlogs it's just extra content for me to show you. Armani Beauty actually sent me over some bits, and this is really exciting because they are these products were used on Molly May for the Molly May Behind It All, which I really enjoyed the first 3 episodes. I love Molly May's vlogs, so the fact that she's done this, I feel like, I don't know why it hasn't happened sooner. She literally was born on reality TV. Like, that's how she became famous. So she really is such a nice person. I really do like the vibe that she gives off. So they sent me over an email and the press release of that and showed the look, get the look for Molly May, and it showed the products that they used for Armani. But they also said if I'd like to pick a few of the Armani concealers. So these are the Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Concealers. I used to use, or I have used once before, the Luminous Silk foundation years ago when I used to work on the counters. So the fact that Luminous Silk is still going strong is brilliant. So I picked up the shades 2, 4 and 10. Now obviously I had to match myself online. This is the packaging, how it comes. I've got no obligation to show you this, by the way. They just send them over and see if we want to try them. That's just how PR really works. Literally, as the letter says that I get here, these products are provided to you on a complimentary, not for sale basis, and there is no course of obligation on you to review or post about them. So yeah, just so you know, I'm just putting this in because I want to. So let's see if I made the right choice on the number 4. Ooh, oh my gosh, the packaging is so nice. I've already talked about having more quality than quantity. That shade looks that looks pretty good, to be fair. Oh, this is a nice component. Oh my gosh, I made the right choice. That's perfect because it's a little bit tiny bit darker than my skin at the moment, but as you know, I'm excessively pale, as I said. And then let's have a look at the light shade because I'm gonna need you right now. Oh, there's not too much in it, and I like that because it's more of a yellowy undertone. Perfect. Oh my gosh, this is taking me back being like a beauty guru. Oh my god, I was never a beauty guru. Did like watching beauty gurus, always aspired to be a beauty guru, but we ended up here. At least I get to pretend. So that's the lighter shade. Oh my gosh, I've done very well so far. And then for the dark shade, I picked number 10. Ooh, might be a bit orange. I was worried about the oranginess. I don't know, I think I might be okay, you know. It was really hard to tell the undertone. Usually when it comes to concealers, oh, I don't know, that is quite orange. Actually, that is very orange. I'm not sure that one's gonna work, but we have to give it a go. If not, I will send this over to my friend Rain in Australia because she's darker skin toned and she probably would really love that. But yeah, that's the color. I feel like on camera it definitely doesn't look that orange, but in real life it does. But then bear in mind, I've got these new blinds up. That reminds me, I took footage of putting these blinds up for this home updates vlog. So I'm actually gonna put that in here and then I will jump back to you here and we'll do the Amazon haul. So installing the new blinds. This is like a magic blind. So Blinds to Go was the only company I could find, and obviously I can't actually show you the whole window, but in here, if you look out, you can basically see the neighbours and the neighbours can see right in. And obviously with all the lights in here and all the filming stuff, I look like a little light box. So I did put up these netting things when we first moved in, but honestly, they're not doing anything. Like if I show you here, they literally just, you know, they don't work. I'm sure I look exactly like a light box, not to mention you can literally see in and look straight over to my cabinet of all my little luxuries. So probably not the best security option. So yeah, this blind looked really good. It was not cheap, but we're about to pop this up finally and we'll see how it looks. Right, the original blind's down. I've just got so hot all of a sudden. I'm also going to take these nettings off because I don't like them. I expect that was a very flattering angle of my bum. I put these nets up just to have it as a bit more privacy, but like I said, it didn't really work out that way, so I'm just going to have a empty curtain rail. I could take the curtain rail off, but it's fine there on its own. I can use it to hook stuff up or whatever. For now, did you see how much more light that lets in? Oh my gosh, I hate net. But in the UK, we still use it so much because, well, to be honest, I'm not sure why we use it so much, but we still use a lot of net, don't we? A lot of houses have net. But that's already 10 times better. So if I can have this amount of light all the time with just the blind, then I'll be very happy. And just like that, the new blinds are installed. Like, they probably don't look anything special on camera, but as you can see, I can now see out to the neighbours. But I've just been out in the garden and stood downstairs. I've got all of my lights on full blast. So with these lights, sorry about the strobing, as you can see, the strobing's actually from my ceiling light. So it's so strange, the different ways, like these don't strobe, see, these are fine, those are fine. It's my ceiling light that makes the strobing. And I've just stood in the garden and you can't see me. You can just about see a silhouette because Andy came and stood up here and while I was in the garden, and you can just about see a silhouette, but you can't see anything detailed. So this is brilliant because now I can have the benefit of the lights coming in. Obviously it's not super, super bright, but when we have really sunny days, which granted isn't often, I always get hit in the line of the sunlight. Like usually I'm filming within the day, so like late morning, early afternoon, and the sun comes in here and it hits at the worst angle when I'm filming. So this should hopefully be a nice little diffuser. It wasn't cheap at all. I think this fitted blind, and it's about, my custom measurement was 130 odd centimetres wide. So it's not a big window at all. This was like £82, £81 and something pence. But the way I looked at it was obviously this is like a bit of equipment for me. So, but yeah, if you've got a house, I mean, it's a nice beige colour. So I'm just lucky that it goes with the room. I think they did it in a couple of different colours. But yeah, I'm really lucky. It kind of just blends nicely into the room. So glad I got rid of that net as well. I feel like it was just protruding into the room. It feels way more spacious now. So yeah, that's the blind that's here. So possibly that might be why it's diffusing a bit yellow and maybe making it look worse to me. I'm not too sure. The other two shades are absolutely perfect though. So a massive thank you to Armani Beauty for sending that over. I feel ever so special. And I know a lot of you, the same as what I was supposed to mention when I showed you my time lapse this morning of me doing my foundation. I know a lot of you get on my back about the whole only using and promoting animal cruelty products. Honestly, you guys, it's such a shame that people have to feel the need to go so far. I promote that because that is what I want to do myself. I want to only buy cruelty-free products ideally. I also don't want to eat any meat, but I still eat chicken and fish. It's one of those where I'm just trying to do my part, and yet people really rip me apart if I do something. If I like buy one product or they see me still using my products that I owned from when I used to work on the counters. And if I'm honest, this is not I didn't really want to make an issue of this, but I feel like I need to address it with certain people. I feel like people are so, especially online, are so quick to just come and jump at you and point out a fault when either it was a genuine mistake or they don't take any credit for what you are doing for the rest of the time. I promote, like when I go into Home Bargains now, I don't buy Flash, I don't buy, Ariel, I don't buy any of the Procter & Gamble cleaning brands. I prefer to buy Method and prefer to buy Astonish, the ones that I know are cruelty-free. That is a very easy, mindless change that I can make that just helps. And I know so many of you have commented saying like, thank you for putting this message out, because I didn't even think twice about it before, whereas now I do. And that is all I've ever wanted to achieve. I think that I don't like the whole aspect of if you have to do something, you have to do it 100%. Every little helps, as Tesco says. And it really frustrates me as well when I do my luxury content, just because I choose to use products mainly that are obviously majoritively where I can, that are not cruelty-free, sorry. Like when I bought my makeup bag here, and whenever I show you guys my designer brands, you just get the odd comment. Granted, most of you are normal people who just let it be, but there is some odd people who pick it out and go, I can't believe you're supporting Louis Vuitton, I can't believe you're buying leather, I can't believe, and it's like, wow. In one way, I totally get it. In another way, I would never be that person to go fingers to keyboard and write it down and post it. I just feel like that's very, very finicky, and like, I don't know. It's one of those. And also, just so you know, everything that I buy, I've never bought an exotic. I never will buy an exotic, and you can hold me to that. That's absolutely fine. I give you permission to hold me to that. I do not agree with the exotics at all. I was shown, I didn't vlog it, but when we were in Paris, and if you haven't seen the Paris shopping vlog, you can watch it here. I'll link it in the screen. I was shown was it a stingray or was it no, it was a lizard, that's right. Petite Mal bag, the little one that looks like a trunk. And the lady brought it up to me because she was like, do you like gold? I've got one that I know you'll love. And she brought it up and I immediately was like, this bag was very pretty, of course it was. But I was immediately like, I'm really sorry, please don't, I don't want to see that. I was like, I don't, I told her, I was like, I don't agree with the like exotics. I just don't agree with them because, you know, those animals are farmed for fashion, and I think that is really disgusting. Whereas leathers, just so you know, leathers are a byproduct. So our regular leathers that we get from normal animals that are consumed regularly, shall we say, is a byproduct. So that's just how it works with most fashion brands, if not every single fashion brand. The one thing I can at least put my hand on my heart and say is I try my best, and yes, I can't do everything because there is certain things I like, and unfortunately it comes with a stigma, and that is what it is. But I can hand on heart just say that I make a difference, because there's a lot of aspects that I've changed that were so easy to change. Oh, I've just got concealer on me flipping leggings. Beauty guru needs attention. I should have got a makeup wipe. Anyway, this section of the video has turned into a little bit more than I wanted to. I wanted to address it because I just think it's annoying me, and it's one of those, unfortunately, I won't ever be able to share personal choices like that in the future here on YouTube if I feel the need that people are gonna pick me up on my faults for it. Then again, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have thought about that first of all. So it's just one of those. Just know that every little really does help. And this is the thing when it comes to makeup that I was going to say. The products you see me use earlier, like a Hoola bronzer, I cannot find another bronzer at the minute that suits me when I'm pale like Hoola does. And then NARS is one of my favorite makeup brands. I used to work for them, and if I could only ever buy from one high-end makeup brand, it would be NARS, because there's just their products are so good. And that's just the truth, unfortunately. Thankfully, I keep quite on top of the laws, and if you didn't know how it works, in the UK we've banned animal cruelty, we've banned animal testing, on cosmetic products, so they don't do that here. So any products that say they are made in England, you're usually okay. Like, that's a general consensus that they haven't been tested on animals. And what used to be the case is brands that sold into China. So no other country in the world, I believe, and please, this is fine to correct the facts if I'm wrong, and I will have a look in the comments, but no other country in the world requires animal testing apart from China. And this is why big brands, big groups, LVMH groups, L'Oreal groups, all of those, they still sell into China. They have department stores and our counters and stuff in China, and that is where, thankfully, the China law has changed. It used to say any cosmetics sold in China has to be tested on animals, which is just, China absolutely disgusts me in a lot of ways, I'm not going to lie, when it comes to animals, which I won't get into in this video. But the law has changed now where it says it will be randomized selective testing. So you don't have to have your products tested on animals, but there is a chance that if the government asks you to, then you have to, in order to be able to sell into China. Honestly, guys, it became way more political than I wanted in this section of the video, but I just wanted to make it clear why I was showing you products earlier and why I'm showing you products now that are still part of a conglomerate that are under that, and where I'm at with the whole situation. I just wanted to bring it up because I'm only human, and I'm just saying my message to everyone is do everything that you can, and every little helps. That is all. That's all I've ever asked of anyone, and that's hope anyone will ever ask of me. So with that big massive detour, let's get into what I picked up on Amazon. So the first item is desperately needed for Saturday because I needed a new tan mitt. Grabbed this one off Amazon from Bondi Sands, and it's the reusable self-tan mitt, and it really is so soft. I think this was about $4.99. The next item, this is a repurchase. I've repurchased it a couple of times now on Amazon. It's the slim pasta. This is the penne pasta. I struggle to find this one in Holland and Barrett. I don't know why. The rice and the noodles and the spaghetti is absolutely fine to find, but the penne, I struggle. Plus, they do these packs of 10 on Amazon. I think they are £10. But I spoke about these for years. This is cognac, pasta, and rice. They are 0 carbs, gluten-free, organic, wheat-free, sugar-free, and fat-free. And they're literally like 20 calories for a portion of pasta. But, I mean, don't be fooled. I understand why so many people don't like these. I've spoke to so many people who go, I don't know how you can eat that, honestly. But I'm really not too fussed. Don't get me wrong. I still need pasta. I'm Italian. I need a real pasta sometimes. But if I'm just not massively hungry, or if I've had a day where I just want a smaller dinner, or just if I'm not fancying pasta necessarily, I will just do that. And that with a pasta bake is really good, actually. So I picked that up. Then this is the next item. I seen this. I was inspired to have a look on Amazon to see if they had any tomato scented candles or anything. It turns out they do have tomato scented candles, but I seen that they had a tomato leaf scented diffuser oil, and this was only $2.99. But I bought it, and unfortunately, I mean, I wouldn't say that smells at all like tomato vine. I really don't even know what that smells like. It's not unpleasant, but it's definitely not tomato vine. This was a small business, so I haven't returned to that one. I'm just going to keep it, and I'll go with that one. Staying on the food theme, I suppose, of the last ones, I might do this with you in this vlog, although the reality is I think this vlog's going to be quite long by now. I spotted this seasoning. This is called the Everything But the Bagel seasoning in classic New York style. And it's one of those toppings. It's like sesame seed, dried garlic, black sesame seeds, dried onion, poppy seeds, and sea salt. And the reason I got this is because I'm going to be making some Greek yogurt bagels. I've seen Ciao Bella, or Megan Lee is now her name, via Instagram. I used to love Ciao Bella on YouTube, but she doesn't really post anymore. Like, I used to love her OG videos. She was my favorite beauty guru back in the day. But I still follow her on Instagram, and she's such a great little cook, and she posts these odd stories. And I seen this one about a bagel. She was like, I'm never buying shop bought bagels again, this like Greek yogurt bagel recipe, and it looked really good. So I screenshot it, and I realized I didn't have any toppings, so I went on Amazon and got that. Really impressed by that. You get a really big packet, and I think that was about £5. And then the next item I got, the penultimate, we can try this in a minute, actually. We'll go set it up for when I drive over to lunch. This is a mount for this camera. So the Pocket 3 that I film on is a really weird shaped camera, and I just spotted on Amazon that they did this, which said it was for this camera. Whether I can get it to work or not, I don't know. So I grabbed that. We'll go see if we can set that up in the car. And then the final item I got from Amazon is in anticipation of my next relaxing holiday, which should be Thailand, I think, unless we go anywhere anytime soon. Obviously we've got Vegas, but that's not going to be a sit down and reading a book situation. This is a book that comes highly recommended, and I just love reading motivational and self-help books on holiday. I just think laying on the beach and reading success stories and inspirational writing is just the best thing for manifesting. This is a book by Napoleon Hill. It's very highly rated, and it's called Think and Grow Rich, the original classic. And I actually was watching I watched this YouTube video. There was an interview with lots of different millionaires and billionaires, and one of the guys recommended and said that his mentor recommended that he read this book, and it was like the best book he'd ever read, and he really recommends anyone to read it. And I mean, the sound of Think and Grow Rich sounds great. So apparently it's lots of different stories of successful people, how they got there, and I just think that sounds really, really good. And that just so happens that the packaging is actually quite nice as well. You can take this little pink thing off, so it's just a pure black book as well. And there's a whole series of these where they've taken all these amazing bestseller books and done like a bookcase series. Like, this is the pink one, there's a green one, etc. So you can make it look really nice on the shelf. But yeah, that is everything that I picked up at Amazon. I did also grab if we're talking about shopping, I did get a couple of P. Louise products. I got this Juicy Drip in banana bread. This comes with the lip scrub and the lip sleeping mask. I'm obsessed with the lip sleeping masks. They are amazing. Forget Laneige or whatever that brand is that's like breaking the internet at the moment that's really expensive. The P. Louise sleeping lip masks are insane. And then I got a Bad Biatch, shall we say, a Bad Biatch Energy in Carrot Resist You. So this is carrot cake. And in there you get a Protect Your Pout lip conditioner, so the ones that go on your keys, and then a Stay Shining lip oil. So I grabbed those. I need to open them via, I'm going to do a little TikTok, I suppose. And that is everything. So I'm actually going to take a break now and go pop this up in the car. And if I can use it, I guess I'll see you next when I'm commuting to lunch. I think I set this camera up. We're going to drive and hopefully it won't be too bumpy, because if this looks okay, that has just solved a lot for me. It means I can drive and vlog, which is honestly so handy. And for any of you who are wondering, no, it is not illegal. I've had the comments before of the do-gooders saying, oh, is that not illegal? It's absolutely not. If I can talk out loud on my phone, then I can talk to you. And just so you know as well, I can't actually see the screen. The way I've had to mount this camera because of the shape of it means I can't see the screen, so there's not even any point of me like getting distracted looking at myself, like looking at another screen, even though I have a massive screen here that you can't see, but I literally look down at this massive screen all the time for my sat nav. Oh my gosh, yay, this might actually work. It means we can have more chitty chatty vlogs. I really enjoy when I watch someone's vlog, seeing them like just chatting when they're driving, because I feel like I do so much driving and it's where I kind of think my best, if you know what I mean. Just because I'm seeing the open road and everything, and I think my best, I feel like. As you can see, McFiddle's here. He's in his new dog bed that is from Teemu. And you look very handsome, my man, as well. Right, I'm hoping this clip will come out well. I'm not going to chat too long to you, because if it is far too shaky, then it won't be going in anyway. And I am ravenous. It is 2:52 and I haven't had anything to eat today apart from a few rich tea finger biscuits, and I've done my 8k run this morning as well. So, but I haven't felt hungry, but now I am ravenous. Time to eat. And we made it to the pub. Jerry's in the beer garden having a wee, and look at his new lead. My mum got him this for Christmas, and he's even got a whole jacket as well, but I thought we'd just keep him in his little barber today that he's definitely getting too tubby for. Do you need to do poo-poos? He always, I don't know if anybody else's dog is the same, he always needs to go toilet after, oh, he's doing another wee. He always needs to go to the toilet after a car journey. Look at the view here. I mean, I haven't been to this beer garden before, but look how stunning this view is. Oh my gosh. And today, it's not even that cold. I haven't wore a coat out, but this is, I think that's Chew Valley. Oh no, it'd be Blagden Lake. This is Blagden Lake in the southwest. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm hungry. Let's eat. We're now at the table. Oh gosh. Literally all this space to sit, and he sits right on my lap. And everyone's here. We got Dad and Gramp and Mum and Nan and a Diet Coke. Cheers, everyone! Cheers!
Good elf. Good elf. Somebody call it.
We ordered these for starters, and Dad said he doesn't think the toasty is going to be an actual toasty. I said it will be, and look what's coming.
I thought it would be like some instead of garlic bread.
I assume this is also meant to be a main, that's why it makes sense. And then everyone else is sharing that. That looks nice. I love a cheese board. Yeah, I haven't had anything to eat today. Oh my gosh, look at this fish pie and the vegetables. Yum. That looks yummy. Dad's got beef bourguignon, Nan's got the same, Grandma's got pie, and Mum got lasagna. That's actually quite smart, isn't it? They've done all the pub dishes in their individual things, terrines. So it is easy to make up and like warm up and everything. And those veg look amazing. And finishing on affogato. Yeah, I like the double walled. I've got the espresso mugs like these at home. We just don't use them, do we? We've got little man who's had some beef and some cheese, bit of everything. And And just like that, I am home. Probably going to be wired the rest of this evening because I had that affogato. Honestly, I am so full. You know how when you just haven't ate and you become so hungry that you then just go past it? I literally was nearly at the edge of that. But we ordered that soup to start and it was leek potato and cheddar soup. And obviously it come with the toasty. I did give half the toasty to my nan and mum and Grant for their little cheese board thing. But the other half was absolutely delicious. But I did finish all of that soup, and then that fish pie was huge, so I had about half of it. Well, maybe like 3/4 to be fair. And the veg was delicious. And then yeah, affogato is my fave, my absolute fave dessert. I'm not a dessert person at all. I haven't really got a sweet tooth in that degree, but an affogato is just the perfect finish to a meal because it's coffee and it's ice cream. So I'm home now and I am going to sign off this vlog because I am aware it's probably going to be quite long. But I've given you the home updates, I've given you the Amazon purchases, I've given you the new random little purchases that I got, bit of PR, makeup, all of that. What I'm actually going to do this evening is I'm going to have a shower first, but when I went to Primark, I might as well just not show you, I suppose, because the whole reason I'm not hauling it is because when I went in Primark, I did just do a big purchase of loads of like new underwear. So I got these like microfiber thongs, and then right at the bottom here I also bought a ton, and I mean a ton, of new bras. I did end up spending I think £270, so yeah, but like sneak peek, these are one of the items. And then there is some more seasonally appropriate stuff. And oh my gosh, sorry, another sneak peek. Look at the colour of these trousers. But when I say that I went ham in the bra section, like I am replacing everything. I think I spent like £40 alone of this haul. That's why it's so expensive on bras, because I just want to get rid of, yeah, I bought quite a lot. I got strapless ones, I got t-shirt ones, I got lacy ones. I mean, flipping hell, I've just realised I did probably buy too many, but I got, what's that, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I got 11 bras. But I'm basically going to go out, have a shower, put my pyjamas on, and then I'm going to do a declutter and sort of my underwear drawer. And that is not something that I feel needs to go in the vlog. So I'm going to leave you all there. Thank you so much if you've watched all the way to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed spending the day with me and seeing everything that I've purchased. I'm going to go ahead and leave a couple of videos on the screen, well, a playlist and a video for you. So if you do want to spend some more time with me, I will be over here waiting for you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you are new around here or you just keep coming back. And I will see you all in my next video in a couple of days' time. Ciao!